Assalam-o-Alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. In this video we are going to learn some few things which is left from previous classes. Like in this video we are going to learn some sign of ism which is left from the sign of ism video. And in that video I told you that there are total 12 sign of any ism. But in that video I only taught you 3 or 4 signs, I think. So in this video I'm going to add some few signs, 2 or 3 more signs I'm going to add in this video. So first topic today, first topic is from the left part of that video, and then I will teach some things which is left from the mawsuf sifat, and also some things which is left from muzaf ilayh. So in this video generally we are not going to discuss any new thing in this video, but we are going to learn some different things which was left from the previous videos of what we have learned in those 3 classes. So inshallah in this video I'm going to complete all the left topics, and then I will discuss the new topic. Left form sign of ism. If you remember that how many signs I have taught you in that previous video, you will see that I have only taught you 3 signs of 12 signs in the video where I taught you a sign of ism, that is any word which having alif lam in the starting is ism, a word having tanween on it is ism, and a word having gol ta in the ending is ism. Now in this video I'm going to explain for few more sign of ism. So first it's actually not first one but the 4th one. Being tasniya. 5th one being jama. You already know what is tasniya. Tasniya means dual. So dual is also a sign of tasniya, because fail is not dual or single, only ism can be dual or more than 2, that is jama. Okay. So the 4th and 5th one we have tasniya and jama. Tasniya and jama is also the sign of ism. This means fail can never be tasniya as well as jama. Now 6th one, being muzaf. 7th one being mawsuf. So being muzaf as well as mawsuf is also sign of ism. So a fail can never be muzaf, and also a fail can never be mawsuf. So I think you already understood that why I am teaching all the left sign right now, because you already know what is tasniya, you also know what is jama, you also know what is muzaf as well as mawsuf sifat. But just imagine if I had taught you all these things in the very beginning of your Alimiyat course or learning Arabic language, so maybe this is very difficult for you to understand all these signs. But now you can easily able to understand all these signs, because you have already familiar with all the given topics here. So these all 4 signs were left from the alamat-e ism, that is a sign of ism. So I have mentioned here, and I have already told you that there are total 12 sign of ism, but for right now if you see we have on 7th sign. So yes, there are 5 more signs which is left, and we will discuss this later inshallah if needed. Okay, so left from signs of ism is completed. Now we are going to learn left from mawsoof sifat. Left from mawsoof sifat. Before discussing the topics left from mawsoof sifat, first it's very necessary for you to understand ghair aqil. Ghair aqil. What is ghair aqil? Ghair aqil is generally known as non-living things. Okay, but not all non-living things, but any things which doesn't have soul or lives in it, like plant, trees. According to science, yes, trees have life, but according to Arabic language rules here, trees also doesn't have life in it. Okay, so like stones and everything which doesn't have its own soul or it doesn't have lives is called ghair aqil, because it does without any soul. So this is called ghair aqil. Now let me give you some explanation regarding this. Let me write this. Without soul. Why I am discussing here? Because it's very important for you to understand, because these terms will be repeated in the whole Alimiyat course, even in sarf, nahw, everywhere. So ghair aqil, you understand what is ghair aqil. Now the rule is that when jama of ghair aqil, or you say non-living things, when jama of ghair aqil or non-living things is mawsoof, its sifat will be always wahid and muannas. You already know what is wahid. Wahid means single, muannas means female. Now what does it mean? When there is a case where mawsoof is the jama of, yani more than 2, jama of ghair aqil, okay, then its sifat will be always wahid muannas. It's necessary. Let me show you. Here we have sanamun. Sanamun means a stone. It's a wahid. Okay. Then sanamun kabirun. Kabirun is okay. So these both two ism are mawsoof sifat. Why? Because same i'rab on sanamun and kabirun. Sanamun is wahid, kabirun is wahid. Sanamun is muzakkar, kabirun is muzakkar. Sanamun is nakira, kabirun is nakira. Sanamun having pesh on it, kabirun having pesh on it. Understood? So sanamun, kabirun have 4 similarity between these two isms. That's why these two isms are called mawsoof sifat, because we know that in mawsoof sifat there are 4 similarities. Now, according to rule, if mawsoof is a jama of ghair aqil, the jama of sanamun is asnam. Asnam is ghair aqil. Why? Because it's the jama of a stone, and a stone is non-living things. So, asnama. So what will be? Its sifat will be always wahid muannas. Wahid and muannas. Wahid means single. Why I am saying wahid? Because we know that when mawsoof is jama, sifat will be always also jama. But this case is exception, where when the mawsoof is becoming ghair aqil. So sanamun, then kabirun, kabirun is wahid. But what? Wahid and muannas. So let's add gold tinies. So asnamun kabiratun. Kabiratun is a sega of wahid muannas, and asnamun is a sega of jama. Okay. So this is what I am trying to say by writing this sentence, that when Mawsuf is becoming the when Mawsuf is becoming the Jama of Ghair Aqil, then its sifat will be always Wahid and Muannas. So this is the topic which is left from the Mawsuf sifat. Now we are going to discuss left from Muzaf Muzaf ilayh. Left from Muzaf Muzaf ilayh. What is the rule? When Muzaf is becoming Tasniya and Jama, Jama Salim, what will be happen? Noon of Tasniya and Jama will be eliminated. Okay, when Muzaf is becoming Tasniya and Jama Salim, Noon of Tasniya and Jama will be eliminated. Let me show you what I am trying to say. First I am going to write Muzaf Muzaf ilayh. Qalamu Zaidin. Qalamu Zaidin is Muzaf Muzaf ilayh. Qalamu is Muzaf, Zaidin is Muzaf ilayh. Okay? Now this means Zaid one pen. What if I have to write Zaid two pen? So Jama of Tasniya of Kalamani, Tasniya of Kalam is Kalamani and Muzaf is Zaidin. So Kalamani Zaidin. This means Zaid two pen. But what, according to what we have, when Muzaf is becoming Tasniya, so here Muzaf is becoming Tasniya, what will happen? Noon of Tasniya will be eliminated. This means the Noon of Tasniya will be eliminated. So this will become Kalama Zaidin. So Kalama Zaidin means two pen of Zaid. Same thing happening. What we have? Jama Salim. Jama Salim means Muslimun, a Jama having Waun. I want to say Muslimun al-Hind. Muslimuna al-Hind. Hind is Muzaf ilayh, Muslimuna is Muzaf. Muslimuna Hind means India, Muslims of India. So we have Muslimuna Hind. But according to what we have, Jama Salim, Noon of Jama will be eliminated. So Noon of Jama will be eliminated. This will become Muslimu. But when we eliminate Noon of Jama, Jama, we simply add Alif after Waw. So this alif will be the sign that there is the Noon of Jama which is eliminated. So this will become Muslimu al-Hind. Okay. So these three topics are left from our previous videos. So I hope you understand all these things which is discussed in this video. And now we are going to move on our today's topic. Okay, today's topic, we are going to learn in this video about Mu'rab, Mabni. We are going to learn in this video about Mu'rab and Mabni. So Mu'rab and Mabni. But before understanding the Mu'rab and Mabni, we need to understand some terms which we are going to discuss. First one is Amil. Then we have I'rab. You already know what is I'rab. Zabar, Zayd, Pesh is called I'rab. And in Arabic language, in Nahw we used to call Pesh as Rafa, Zabar as Nasab, and Zair as Jar. Okay? So Rafa, Nasab, Jar is I'rab. What is Amil? This is very important for you to understand. What is Amil? Amil is a word which is responsible for change in I'rab. You already know what is i'rab. Amil is a word which is responsible for change in i'rab of any word. Let me show you for the example here. Zaidun. Zaidun have pesh on it. Right now, Zaidun have pesh on it. When we add ba, that is harfe jar before Zaid, then the i'rab of Zaid will be converted to Zair, because we know that ba harfe jar always gives Zair to its ism. So when ba is added to Zaid, the i'rab of Zaid is converted to Zair. So here ba is amil. Why? Because ba is responsible for changing i'rab of Zaid. So here ba is amil and the changing i'rab, that is tanween, is i'rab. I hope you understand what is amil and what is i'rab. Now I'm going to write the definition of mu'rab and mabni. Any word which accept the change of amil. This means if there is amil who gives zabar, that word accept zabar. If there is amil who gives zair, that word accept zair on it. If there is amil who gives pesh, that word accept pesh. So this is what is mean I'm writing right now. Is any word which accept the change of amil on it is called mu'rab. Let me show you. Here we have Zaidun. Zaidun have pesh. Okay. When we add ba on it, it accepts the i'rab of ba and gave her itself zair. And when we make something like nasara, nasartu, I'm writing. You don't have to worry about his nasartu. We will learn later in sarf video, inshallah. Nasartu Zaidan. Here Zaidan is accept zabar on it. So you see, Zaidan accepted all the three i'rab on it with the change of, according to change of amil. If there is amil who gives zair, it's Zaid accept zair. So this means words like Zaid. Actually, Zaid is just for the example. Any word which accept the change of amil, which accept the i'rab of any amil which comes on it, is called mu'rab. So when amil make changes of i'rab on any ism, that word will be called amil. And when and any word which doesn't accept change of amil on it and remain in its own default i'rab, that word will be called Mabni. I hope you understand what is mu'rab and what is Mabni. If word accept the i'rab change of amil, that is mu'rab. If word doesn't accept the i'rab of amil, that is called Mabni. In the very short, I explain you. Now let me give you the example of Mabni also. Haza is Mabni. You don't have to worry about how I know Haza. You will learn later, inshallah. I know Haza is a Mabni. Haza is a Mabni. If I add Haza ba before it, the i'rab of Haza doesn't change, and it doesn't add bi Hazi. It doesn't change. It's always Haza. Even you add ba harfe jar before it, it also it's still now it's pronounced Haza. Okay. And when I add nasartu. Nasartu is amil who give nasab to any ism, and I add haza here. So nasartu hazan, according to rule we have to nasartu hazan, but haza is a mabni, that's why it also doesn't accepting the i'rab of nasab on it. So this is called mabni. Any word which accept the i'rab of change in the, which accept the change happen due to amil is called mu'rab, and a word which doesn't accept the change of amil happen due to change in amil is called mabni. So I hope you understand in this video what is mu'rab and mabni. In the next video, inshallah, we will discuss more about mabni, like how many mabnis there are in ism, how many mabnis there are in fail, and how many mabnis there are in harf. Okay, so in this video we are only going to learn about mu'rab and mabni, and the left from the previous videos. Assalamu-o-Alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.